product. Make sure that it's saturating the hair, nothing more. Excessive dripping you get counted off for. But again, we're just looking for that top and bottom application, and then that smooth down, and then lay over.
Chrissy, would a student be lose points or any deductions if he or she were a little bit slower and actually waited on?
They cannot wait.
Okay.
They have to
What if they were moving, but once again, they were moving at a slower pace to allow time for the examiner to come around?
Don't allow time. Just
Okay.
work at a normal pace.
Okay.
The thing is once we get to you, we're fast. I mean, we work rooms. If it's more than 10, we'll divide the room up, which is what we do in everything. But if it's less than 10, one person will do it because then we move faster. But we know what to look for, so we move fairly quickly. It's especially because you guys don't have to base, so it's even faster now. So it's just start doing it. I guarantee you, by the last person, nobody will be past the middle of that section.
One more question. If a student used the rat tail comb and used it to actually do the smoothing of the process or of the chemical, would it be a problem if they use that same end of the pick to make the next part?
You don't want to wipe it off.
As long as they wipe it off, it's
Yeah,
fine?
so you can just use the back of this.
Okay, very
Yep.
good.
Yep. But what I would suggest to keep from running into that is to use the spine of the comb.
Okay.
So to come through, take that 1/4 of an inch and use, because you're going to be using this part, you're not going to get product on it, and then use the back of it to be the smoothing.
All right.
Is what I would suggest. So, and you can section with the tail of your color brush too. So you have different ways you can do it. So if you really are adamant about using this,
Just
use
wipe
that
the
to
excess
section.
off if
Yeah, you
necessary.
can just come in
All right,
and
very
wipe it
good.
off. Yep. That's what your gloves are for. So you just want to make sure that you're being as clean as possible. Okay, we good? Any questions other about that? Once you've been told to stop, you can actually take this and pin it back up and get it out of your way. You do not have to re-glove or re-drape. Okay, you can leave the same pair of gloves on. Then we're going to move, if you want to flip to the next page. This is your bleach lightener virgin hair application.
Front right.
Which is B, correct.
Right.
Correct. So this is gonna be your 1/8 of an inch. Again, you can either go corner pocket at the top, or you can go straight across. Again, you guys are learning straight across. This is an 1/8 of an inch. Another indicator that you're using an 1/8 of an inch is that you can read through it. See how thin it is? You could be able to read, I could say a newspaper, nobody reads newspapers anymore, but you could read your tablet, your smartphone. You can read through it, it's thin. Don't go any thinner, because people sometimes try to pull 16th, thinking that's gonna make it better. It has to be an 1/8 of an inch, when we can tell the difference. If it's a 1/4, if it's a 1/2, if it's an inch, we'll take off. It has to be, we need to see that you have this 1/8 of an inch. Why do we ask that it's an 1/8 of an inch? Our books teach us that, but why? I like to do the whys. For even saturation, when you're dealing with lightener, you're dealing with a product that's lifting, so you want that even saturation. So if you're too thick, you're not gonna get lightener all the way through, so it's not gonna be evenly saturated. So you're gonna come in, so we're doing a virgin lightener. You guys are gonna use gel for this. Again, watch your amount of product you're using. You're gonna go 1/2 an inch from the scalp. 1/2 an inch from the scalp to 1 inch from the ends. So to the porous ends, but not through. 1/2 an inch from the scalp to 1 inch away from the ends.
And that's the bleach lightning?
Virgin application.
So we don't have to be fast. We just take
You
our
don't have
time and just
to.
wait
It
till
has
you get
nothing to
us.
do with speed.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with speed.
Not on this one.
Again, not on this one because it's not timed. Again, this is about safety and sanitation, that you understand proper application of product. Okay, so again, and you'll just keep moving, going 1/2 an inch from the scalp, inch to the ends, but not through, and lay it over. Okay, that's that.
Did you do both sides of that, Chris?
I did not, but that is a great thing you say that.
So it is both, you gotta do both sides.
I was seeing if somebody caught it. I like messing up because it calls me out. So yes, you're gonna go 1 inch or 1/2 an inch from the